Good morning. I hope you're well. Actually, it's good evening, isn't it? I keep forgetting. Good evening to everybody. It's actually morning now, but evening when you're watching this. Okay. So, winter van life is, in a nutshell, pretty fucking boring. There's not a lot going on, no events going on, there's not many people out in the wild. People have settled down a little bit and sort of hibernated. I spend a lot of time in this van with the doors shut, the lights low, the heating on. So there is not a lot going on, as in good content for YouTube, and I think a lot of people are struggling with that a little bit as well. Unless, of course, you're rich enough to be able to be travelling the world. And going to the warm places in winter. But as far as UK van life goes, people like myself and some of my other friends, there's not a lot going on. So it's time to get productive and try and use this time to work on things to improve myself, come up with better ideas for this channel, or more ideas for this channel. I don't think it can get any better, obviously, but and also ways to improve me and what I'm doing. So you may have noticed just recently, in the last couple of months, that I've been selling things. So I've been selling a bit of merchandise here and there, and coming up with some new ideas. Again, that's just trying to be more productive. So yeah, you may see more videos about stuff that I'm coming up with. I'm trying to become self-employed so that I don't have to work. Having had a pretty bad experience with my previous employer, I'm wanting to go it alone, so I don't have to rely on other people. It may be for a little while that I may have to go to work part-time for somebody else while some of my ideas get off the ground. But so be it. But anyway, I am determined now to make this van this van life a full-time thing. So it's full-time living in the van, full-time. Obviously I've been living in the van full-time for 18 months-ish, but as in not working for somebody else, working full-time from the van. I should have said that better, shouldn't I? Working full-time from the van. So with that, I have merchandise if anybody wants to buy it. I'm not begging you to buy it. I'm not begging for money or anything. Which is all on my website, which you can find in the link below. But also I'm starting a separate venture, which all will be revealed soon. Some of you may have already touched on it, but I've got, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on it too much. But anyway, my point being that winter's long and cold and boring and dark and takes its toll up here a little bit to some extent. So now I've just got to put all that energy into something better. So I'm coming up with something better, and we're doing it. And the reason why I want to make this video, apart from to explain about winter being difficult, is to touch on the e-begging thing that I know a lot of people. Let me just check on my sausages again. Yeah, the e-begging thing. A lot of people, not necessarily on my channel, by the way. Hold on. But there is a thing called e-begging where it seems like a lot of YouTubers are just saying donate, 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 and that kind of thing. And I want you to understand that I'm not doing that. I am saying, here's a product, here's something for your money. So if you do want to contribute, you can have something in return, not just my pretty face. So this is not for sale, but this is just an example. Like, or in fact, I'll choose something else. This t-shirt, okay. So this is me giving something to you in exchange for your money. So I might make a couple of quid off selling this to you. That couple of quid helps to fund my fuel or food or something. You're not just giving me money, and I'm not just begging, and I'm not just, you know, being a freeloader. Because I have read one or two comments in my own comments where people are suggesting that I'm trying to get you lot to fund my lifestyle. My lifestyle, it's not fucking exotic. You know what I mean? Like I'm not living in what is my lifestyle? What is my lifestyle? I live in a fucking van. There's nothing excessive about this. Anyway, it's mental that people think that I'm somehow living a lavish life funded by YouTube subscribers. If you only knew how little we actually made from YouTube, you might understand how ridiculous that statement is. Anyway, if you do want to support the channel, if you want to buy something, that is totally up to you. And literally, the 1 or 2 quid that I make from each of these things just goes into a pot, and it's used for fuel and stuff. I am not, like, my 5-bedroom house isn't real. It isn't a real thing. So don't think for one second that I'm freeloading and you are funding something brilliant. My swimming pool does need cleaning though, so if you want to donate in the link below to get a pool cleaner to clean my Olympic sized swimming pool in my back garden of my 5-bedroom house, that'd be perfect. I'm eating fucking Richmond sausages, you know what I mean? Like if I were loaded, I'd be eating some fine sausages, but I'm not. I'm eating them shittest sausages money can buy, probably. But anyway, yeah. So there's a huge difference between people just saying just people begging for money, and there's a huge difference in what I do on my channel. Also, I could have more adverts on my channel. I could have adverts staggered throughout the videos, which would make me a bit more revenue. But no, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin the channel. And again, I don't want it to be about money. It's just literally like I'm out of work now for the first time in about 10 years. I've been out of work for a couple of months. So I've had to try and do something to try and sustain. Well, if I lived in a house now, I'd be screwed. How would I afford to pay bills and stuff? I wouldn't be able to. And it's not that I'm not looking for work either. I'm still looking for work as well. Just to set that straight, because somebody else has mentioned that. I'm still applying for jobs right, left and centre. Still applying for jobs right, left and centre, but I'm very limited in what I can do, very limited in the days I can work because of having a child. So it is proving quite difficult. This is why I'm looking for part-time work, so that I can fund living and then put some money into the other things that I'm trying to do to be self-employed or self-sufficient. If anybody wants to help with anything, this is not money-wise, I mean help with finding me bits and bobs to do. Again, I'm very limited in how far I can travel because I've got to be back for a weekend to see my child. But if anybody has any work on, if it's cash in hand work or bank work or anything, then let me know. I try my hands at most things. I'm not very good at anything, but that's why I'm terrible. But yeah, if you want to help me out with that, it'd be amazing. And that's pretty much it. This is pretty much the video. Just trying to explain where things are going at the minute, how things are progressing or not progressing. I know that you lot will support me regardless anyway. So thanks for that. There are some things coming that some of you may be interested in. These are not pipe dreams either. I'm literally waiting for some stuff to be delivered so that I can share with you. Hopefully this week, maybe next week, but we'll see. Anyway, honestly, thank you so much for all the support. People. It's been a tough 5 months. 5 months has been probably should have been really some of the toughest of my life, but you lot have been like solid as a rock and kept me going. And hopefully I'm through the worst of it now. So let's Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. See you all later. Bye, Felicia.